Hey everybody, welcome back. So one of the first things I need to do as soon as we get some decently cool weather to do it in is I need to get my solar panel situated. I need to get power to this building because right now it has a project in it I need to get to and there's no power out there. Now, lucky me, I've got a breaker back here, and yes, I know the back of my house needs to be painted. I'm done with the front. I haven't done the back yet, but that's next. And I probably only need a 15 amp service out to here because really all I want are lights and fans and some minor shop tools and battery chargers and things like that. I want a battery rack and a charging station coming from the solar panel for batteries. So one thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need an enclosure. I'm going to need something back here to mount the box for the conduit to come up to put my solar controller in, to put a couple of breakers in, and maybe a couple of other things for some shop equipment. And that's all I really need. But I need a box, and I'm thinking I want it mounted on the back out here. I may have to shore that up a little bit, but I don't have a box. And I noticed when last time Vevor reached out to me and gave me a list of things they would send to me for test and review, an outdoor industrial control enclosure was included. So I said, send me the smallest one you have, and they did. So let's go take a look at it. Here is the unit they sent me, and keep in mind, they say this is the smallest one they have. It is 27.5 inches diagonally. It is 19.5 by 19.5. And not counting the door, it is 5 1/8 inch deep, and with the door it's 6 inches deep. And I weighed this with my little hanging scale. Without the rain hood, it is 28 pounds with nothing in it. Now, it comes with a little bit of instructions on the different parts it comes with besides the box itself. It comes with a guide rail, a rain hood, 4 hanging lugs, 1 gasket, 1 earth wire, and an accessory package that has 3 little ground labels, some fasteners, small nuts and bolts. I'll show them to you here in a moment. 2 keys that open and close the latch on it, and 8 nylon little plastic plug things, I guess, to plug holes up. So, and it's got a nice, rubber plug to keep it waterproof. I know it has a waterproof rating. We'll take a look at that as soon as I get it open. Now, one thing I note, you have to push pretty hard on the door to get it to latch. You'll see it when I open it. There you go. Now, just so you wonder why everything is open, this is the second video I've made of this. The first one I deleted, and I didn't notice I deleted it in time to get it back. But it comes all nicely packaged in boxes with styrofoam. All the fasteners are in their own little separate bags. So I took all that out. And there's this oval plate at the bottom. It's being held in with 1 screw now. And then this gasket can be put in it once you get your wiring, your conduit, whatever you want to run up in there. There is a metal back plate, and it's held on with 4 nuts and bolts. There is a seal all the way around the front door, and this is extremely heavy gauge. This is way overkill for my usage. But there is Vevor Industrial Control Panel Enclosure. It is UL US listed, and it has a serial number on it. And I saw someplace on it that there is and it may have been on the other side of these instructions. Let's take a quick look. Oh, here under the specifications. Cold rolled carbon steel, inner plates galvanized. It is powder coated. It's got a very, very thick, kind of pebbly finish powder coating on it. It's really pretty nicely. It looks like it's well coated everywhere. I haven't seen any spots where it is not been coated. Construction continuously welded, temperatures, gasket material, certifications, NEMA Type 4 rating, and IP65 and IK10. which I think IP65 is a waterproof rating, if I remember right. But it is very heavy duty, very nicely made. Certainly overkill for for my use, but there's some stuff. And if you guys who are experts on this stuff, if I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, it's because I don't know what I'm talking about, because I can't remember the last time I've done anything like this. I have, but it's been many, many years. Got nice hinges on the inside. And see if I can get this closed again one-handed. No way. Let me put the camera down. Okay, let me get that door shut. I'll show you about how much you have to push it to get it shut. You got to push pretty hard on it. So it's going to have to be mounted to something pretty sturdy. There we go. It is now shut and latched. Let's take a look at it all the way around. I put it on a piece of wood so it would be easy to turn around. We have 4 holes in the back for mounting. That's what these are going to be for. I'm assuming probably like that. Don't know. I guess you can put them any way you want them, but there's 4 of these, and these are nice heavy gauge, and there's four flange bolts with 4 of the kind of lock washers that I actually like. One of the very few kinds that I like that have these grippy teeth on the bottom of the flange. I like those. It's got this guide rail to be put on the inside. Okay, it's got the gasket that goes in that bottom plate, and it's got a rain hood. Let me spin this thing around and we'll take a look at the rain hood. As I mentioned, it comes with a separate key. It comes with 4 of these, the ground wire, and this extra little package of little nylon plugs for holes or things like that. And these little things on the back on the paper are ground labels. They're flipped upside down now. Here is the rain hood, and it looks like it goes up here. Well, it would have to if it's a rain hood, wouldn't it? It would go on like that, and it would protect the top seal under here from getting wet, and from, I guess that's really all it would protect. It would protect the back, since it hangs over in the back a bit, and it would mount through the same holes, although they are quite a bit lower. Maybe it mounts from the maybe it actually mounts from these and not from those holes. Anyway, there it is. That is the Vevor Industrial Control Box enclosure with all the mounting hardware you need and the fasteners, outdoor and rainproof. So you will be seeing this in a future video of mine. Again, it's probably going to be after summer when things cool down enough for me to be able to stand to be outside very long. But I'm going to get my solar panels placed. I am going to get some power run over to where this box is going to be, and we're going to mount it, and we're going to have power to my little outdoor shop. Well, it's not little, it's 12 by 32. So I'm going to have myself a nice little outdoor shop there and a project in it to work on. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks to Vevor for sending this to me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.